is Anna. Welcome to my kitchen. So today I'm going to be sharing another healthy recipe with you guys. I just recently purchased the cookbook Well Plated, and it is by Erin Clark, and there are so many yummy recipes in here. I've been searching online, on Instagram, Pinterest, everywhere for lots of different recipes, and I came across, you know, when you are searching on Google or just searching in general for things on Instagram, things pop up because your phones listen to you, and this was a suggested book for me. So I went ahead and I picked it up after I read the reviews. The reviews are good, and I was so excited to get it because I wanted to add to what I've been cooking here in the kitchen. So before we get into the recipe, I just want to share with you my weight loss journey and how that's going. It's going good. I don't weigh myself at all, so I don't know if I've, how many pounds I've lost, but I do know that I have went down in clothes, and I'm losing inches because the clothes that I'm wearing my shorts are longer because they're sitting lower. Shirts are longer because they're not, spread out this way on me. I'm narrower, so, but, it's a process. I'm not in a hurry. We've changed our lifestyle, and whatever happens, happens. So hopefully you're doing well on your weight loss journey. So anyways, today I thought that I would take you guys along with me while we make Grammy's green chili chicken enchiladas. So I make enchiladas, and enchiladas are not, bad for you. The steps that we're going to be missing, or the steps we're going to be taking in this process versus what I would normally do in my kitchen, is we're not going to be frying anything in oil, and we're using whole wheat tortillas as opposed to corn tortillas. So I'm willing to give this a shot and see how good they are, and see if Ernie likes it. Sometimes I'll find a recipe and I'll just, I'll make it the first time and then I'll tweak it and see if it's something that's doable for us, if I don't really like the flavors. I'm using Greek yogurt in the cheese mixture here, so I don't know how that's going to come out. I use Greek yogurt in a lot of different things, and you can never taste it because you're using a plain yogurt. So I think it's just to add volume to the cheese mixture. It's definitely not how I make a traditional enchilada, but I am willing to give it a shot. If it's better for us and we love it, then why not? So let's go ahead and get started. So here is what we are making, and they look so good. And here is the recipe. I'll make sure to put it in the description down below for you guys as well. Okay, so the first thing that it says to do is place the rack in the center of your oven and preheat the oven to 350 degrees and lightly coat a 9 by 13 inch casserole dish with the non-stick spray and set aside. So let's go ahead and take care of that. This is my 9 by 13. It's been well loved. I'm gonna go ahead and use the avocado spray. Off camera, I have already chopped up my 2 peppers. I did a red and a yellow and a white onion. So I got that ready. I also boiled and shredded 2 chicken breasts. So now that the peppers are ready, it's saying that I need to add my garlic powder, my chili powder, and my cumin, and the chicken, and half of the salt. So let's go ahead and do that. A teaspoon of garlic powder. I'm going to eyeball it. Good. A teaspoon of ground cumin. Done, it says to make our cheese mixture, so let's go ahead and take care of that. The cook in me is telling me that that needs liquid, but I'm going to stick to the recipe. It says to mix that in, and then make sure you stir it really good, and then take it off of the heat and set it aside while we make our cheese mixture. So fingers crossed, but the cook in me is saying add a little bit of liquid. I also think that I had it on too high. I'm still new to electric stove, so I'm still getting to know the pans and how they work in an electric stove, so I think I had it on too high. Anyways, so let's make the cheese mixture and see how that comes together. I'm just going to use the bowl that had my peppers in it. Why make more dishes? Good. Now it's saying once the chicken and veggie mixture has cooled to near room temperature, add it to the bowl with the yogurt mixture, and with a large spoon or spatula stir the chicken and vegetables, or stir until it's all coated evenly with the yogurt. So we just have to wait for that to cool to room temperature, and then we can mix it together. So I'll be back in a minute. It'll be a quick second for you guys. Okay, we're back. So I think it's cool enough now. Yeah. So we're gonna mix that in with the cheese mixture that we just made. I was tempted to use liquid, but now I can see why, because it gets all moistened up with the cheese mixture. So next, lay a tortilla on the work surface and spread 1/8 of the chicken yogurt mixture down the middle, leaving a bit of space on each of the filling. These are the tortillas that I found at Trader Joe's. They didn't have, it says to use a taco size, and I just happen to have these. This is not, I've showed you guys the preferred brand that I like. I don't know how these taste. I'm hoping they're good. So I just went ahead and laid down some parchment paper, and I have my filling here and my pan here. So it's my little work surface. It says 8. This is 9 by 13. I feel like that's not enough, but we shall see. I maybe made too much. Yeah? It's like that. It says this is supposed to make 8 enchiladas. I made 10 and I still have so much left. So I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and finish the recipe off. I'll put this in a storage container in the refrigerator. Hopefully we love this, and if we do, I'll just make a freezer meal out of it. So I'll go to the store tomorrow and get some more tortillas and make the enchiladas and, you know, get it frozen. So next week I don't have to do so much cooking. So now it says to pour 1.5 to 2 cups of the green enchilada sauce over the top. So in her book she has a recipe so you can make your own green enchilada sauce from scratch. I know how to make enchilada sauce from scratch, but I'm taking a little bit of help from the store today, and I picked this one up. It was fairly inexpensive, so I'm gonna go ahead and just use this one. Okay, you guys, it is the test. Let's give them a taste and see how they are. I thought the tortilla was going to be a little bit soggier, but it's not. It actually firmed up a little bit. And you can put whatever toppings that you like. I love purple onion. On my Mexican food, it adds just a little bit of a peppery taste, a little bit of crunch, but I love it. So let's see. These are good. These are really good. I thought the tortilla was going to be soggy, which would have been a turn off for me, and it's not. But the recipe does say use 1.5 cups of green enchilada sauce on the top, and if you like a more, I forgot the word she used, like a more soggy, I guess, enchilada, to add more, but I used what she suggested. And when I pulled it out of the oven to add the last bit of cheese, all of the tortillas were like bubbled up, and I thought, oh gosh. But I think what happens is the tortilla actually soaked up the juice, but they're not like, they're not soggy at all. I don't know if you can see that, but they're not soggy at all. This is a definite keeper. It's really good, you guys. So much flavor. Because remember, we added all that flavor to the chicken. So much flavor in there. And you can add, like I said, any toppings that you want. I'm making some fresh salsa right now because we were out. But it doesn't even need it. It's so flavorful. They're so good. So we can add that to the list. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching me make this a yummy creation. And we will be back next Thursday with another recipe, another healthy recipe to help us stay on track to our weight loss journey. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.